Hey YouTubians, it's Tony here from We Try Anything channel. It's Try Anything so you don't have to. This video is to show you how to set the date and time and a few other parameters on the Casio GA-2110 ET or the GA-2100 because they both share the same module number, which is 5611. So it's easily done. Make sure that you're in timekeeping mode. So if you press the mode button a couple of times just to get back to what would be time, where it says time, so that's timekeeping mode. And what you need to do is just keep your finger on the adjust button for a couple of seconds until it says set. Now what you'll see, it says London, and obviously all the hands will move out of the way just so you can see what you're setting the digital display to. Now London, what you can see here, now I'm going to quickly show you some time codes in a second, like a time code screen, so you can see which city is close to you. So I'm going to quickly show you that now. Right, there you go. I hope it was of some help to you. The reason why I'm showing you that was because it's very important that you're going to make sure that you set what would be the city code to a city that is closest to you. And that is just down to, it affects the rest of the watch. If, say, for example, you set the wrong city code on this watch, then obviously it'll affect all the other times in world time, etc. like that. They'll all be out of sync. So just make sure that you set the city code here. Now for me, I've got it on London, and you can have it if you go press the bottom right hand button, it goes Madrid and Paris, etc., and Rome, Berlin, etc. It goes east, but you can go backwards as well. So if you've gone a bit too far, you can make the watch feature cities or city codes to the west. So I'm going to go back to London. So that is London, or the London city code that I'm setting this watch to, as I live near that, being in the northeast of England. The next one, when you press the mode button, it'll say the daylight saving time. Now I've currently got that on. Now if you want to turn it off while it's flashing, what you need to do is press that start button there and you can turn it off. But if you want to turn it back on, because we're honouring daylight saving time here in the UK at the minute when this video was shot, so I'm going to pop it back on. Now if you want to move on to what would be 12 or 24 hour format in which you can show the digital display in, you can just press 12 hours if you want it 12 hours, 24 hours if you want it 24 hours, and then I'm going to pop it back to 12 hours in this instance. Now if I want to move it along, this allows you to adjust the seconds. So anything under 30 seconds, it'll just reset the seconds, but if it is over 30 seconds, it'll add a value of 1 to the minute when you reset the seconds. If I want to move it on forward, you can adjust the hours, so I can go forward or I can go backward, and it's easily done by that. Now what I will say is, once you adjust the time on this watch, it will adjust the hands here, that what you've got here, the hour and minute hands, to the time that you set the digital time in timekeeping mode. So you don't have to mess around with the hands, it does that automatically, which is a great little feature on this G-SHOCK. Now again, minutes, I can go forwards and I can go backwards. So I think it was 53. And then what you can do is change the year, and also you can go backwards again. So we're in 2024. Obviously that is the month that I'm amending here, and I'm going to go back to what will be September the 12th in which I'm shooting this. And obviously you've got the, you can adjust the date within the month, and as you can see, you can do it going backwards and forwards here. Now just to quickly highlight, you might be wondering why HND is flashing. That's because the handset's moved out of the way, so it's just indicating that the handset isn't showing you the real time. And then you can also adjust the mute option here. So if I want to turn the mute on, you just, where it says the key with the what would be the musical note, if you turn it to mute, it will start to indicate or highlight a line over the mute. If you want to turn it so you can hear the key operations on this watch, you can just, or the button operations on this watch, you can just put it onto where it says key with the musical symbol, and moving it forward, you've got a light option. Now this refers to what would be the backlight, so you can have it a 1.5 second duration in which the backlight illuminates, or you can have it on 3, so that will illuminate for 3 seconds, or illuminate mainly the back, or what would be the digital display for 3 seconds. And I'm going to pop it back to 1, and then what you can then do is go back to what would be the city codes. Now at any one given time, you can just press the adjust button here to come out of it, which you'll easily do so. So if I just press it to come out of it, you can see that it just sets the time and the date, or the day of the week, to whatever you've set it on the digital display. And also just to mention, you can change between what will be the date and also the date and time. And also, if you really want to, you can see the city code that you've chosen. So you just press the adjust button here and you can see it's set for what would be London as your city code. So just one more time, London. And obviously, because I've come out of the adjustment phase and the handset is back to displaying the time, you can see HND isn't displayed or isn't flashing anymore. And that's how to set what would be the date and time and a few other parameters on this Casio GA-2110 or GA-2100, which has a module number of 5611. Now, if this video was any help to you, then please give it a like. If you want to see more videos from the We Try Anything channel, then click on the subscription button below. And thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.